¿Qué onda, Happy?
Oye, mamalonskis, ¿unos tacos o qué?
Pues vamos por unos pinches tacos modernos. Mic check. We're back live. Episode
16
16.
at the Mamalonsky studio. Spicy tacos.
Yeah, it's getting, better and better.
It is. Oye, y de hecho,
Fuego.
antes de que grabáramos, I didn't share anything, my thoughts, things that I was thinking about the podcast.
Ajá.
Because we published the first episode that we recorded, right? En
Yeah.
casi un año, güey.
Dude.
Entonces, but I take this a little too serious, dude, and you've
You need to be,
shown me.
Laxed.
Exactly. Pero quiero que la gente, or whoever listens to this, that also learns through me, through my own like journey with creativity aquí, güey, de que con el podcast.
Ajá.
Because I'm thinking like, it's like my mind's racing. Y de hecho, la semana pasada dijimos que, pues we were going to do the salsas. Where are the salsas, bro?
Oh, back there.
Let me get up. He wanted more camera time. Let me get up. Give me a sec.
So now that Oscar's getting the salsas, I just want to take the time and really tell everyone that Oscar siempre anda, o sea, apurado. But he always tries to blame me. He looks at me, he's like, ¿andas apurado? When he's the one like...
Dude, I think we're going to need to see a podcast counselor.
Yeah.
You know, as co-host y a ver qué nos dicen. Pero no, güey, sí ando apurado. And I'm learning to...
Wait, did you learn or you're learning?
I'm learning. I think
so
it's a journey.
you have learned something or you haven't? Because if you're learning, you're still learning it. But you haven't learned.
I think I'm learning. Es que, like, I want to enjoy it, dude. Porque imagínate grabar y luego no disfrutar porque you're thinking of the next one. We talked a little bit about that last week.
Yeah.
Donde our mind is racing. But your mind races, me imagino también cuando you're doing the commercials or...
Yeah, like even right now, like it's racing, thinking about like a bunch of stuff. But it's, I'm used to it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, hey.
Oye, güey, pero te digo algo. I am used to, like, having a bunch of things in my mind.
Uh-huh.
Like, with work and all that. But when it comes to the creative side, es como que it bleeds into this. Donde I need to be, like chill out, bro.
Yeah. I was like, hey, relax.
Yeah. So, I'm relaxed now. And I think I want to get into eating y disfrutar de las salsas. Oye, güey, la semana pasada dijimos el nombre de una. Verde Sana Sana.
Sí, Verde Sana Sana.
Chipotle Chisme.
Chipotle Chisme.
Y luego era...
This one's my favorite.
Honestamente Habanero.
I think because the tacos today are chicken. So I think the...
Yeah. Oye, güey. And with ya no me acuerdo, güey.
Esa es la que estaba bien picosa.
Pero ¿cómo se llama? Like, we had a name for it, but I don't remember.
Su pinche madre.
Su pinche madre. Ya está, güey. Ya le dimos nombre.
I mean, it's just chile. Hey, wait, I tried one. Because I went to a ranch and like this guy was making like a salsa. Era puro ajo, chile piquín, el seco, y limón, and salt.
It sounds like remember the bird, the yellow bird, que era puro ajo, güey. It was a garlic salsa, pero ¿cómo supo esta?
It was good. Well, it's because it has a lot of limón, so it's like very like fresh, very like.
Y que eran carne asada.
So I want que. So I thought it was a salsa to like just con madre, but even like that it was badass. So they made some like the English cut ribs. Y luego las cortan así, like individual. La pusieron así como una cazuela. And then they put the sauce, kind of mixed it. La taparon, they put it back into like a smoker.
Yeah.
And lo que salía lo demás. So that way like the sauce can kind of like melt into the ribs.
Amazing. Pero then it was a paste.
Ándale.
For the rib, no era salsa.
But like he uses
like a rub. What is it? Yeah, like a rub for like a brisket or...
Like a binder.
Wait, cuando ordenas tacos y dices brisket.
That's a good question. I know where you're going.
Is it... And have you seen the joke cuando dices bistec?
Beef steak.
Es que era beef steak, pero... Right, you say brisket tacos como fui,
Pero-
¿a dónde fui? A Tacolar and I asked for a brisket taco y es la carnita, like
The brisket. The
the
Mexican
brisket.
brisket, I guess you can say.
Yeah, pero anyways, but it's a rub, right? So I guess you try to rub. Pero está bueno, güey. I'm gonna get a taco. I'm gonna get some of your chicken.
Okay.
And while I do this. Okay, platitos.
Mira.
Are these 25 calorie?
Yeah.
I gotta say that for your gym people that watch.
25 calorie.
25 calorie from a 200 calorie package, güey. Lo que sea, ¿no? El paquete. Oh, shoot. And I'm gonna start, dude, with habanero. Honestamente, habanero.
What decision still haunts you today? ¿Dónde están las tortillas?
I'm gonna eat the taco. Okay, oye, espérate, pero acabas de ver la pregunta, or you knew you were gonna ask that shit? Like,
I
do
knew
you
I was
have
gonna-
one in mind?
Do I have? No,
like-
I just pulled it up right now.
Okay.
Like, it's not like... It's because I don't want to look at questions and kind of like me be able to kind of like prepare. I don't think it's fair for you.
That's not fair. We would have to talk about that at the counseling session for podcast. Oh no, man! Like, if I go, bro, it's because it wasn't a decision. Hear me out. A ver qué piensas. I think people that consume content, I always say, oh, I consume content porque es como que estás tragando and it's for your mind. Anything you pay, dude, it's hard. Hey, but I got you, man. Entonces, dude, the chicken's badass, by the way.
Thank you.
Entonces, quiero hablar de esto, güey, como I think the unconscious decision, güey. You said a decision that still haunts me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, güey, like, I don't know how old you were, but when I first got Facebook, güey, it was 2005. And it was fun. Like, Facebook, it was social.
Mm-hmm.
Y, pues, yo he andado, like, con ese pedo, like, in my head. Y te lo he platicado, like, where I don't see social media, like, as social. Y siempre estoy pensando, güey, like, oh, how can I share my project? How can I share whatever it is I'm working on? And I forget the social side. So, like, the unconscious decision, güey, de donde pasó cuando, I think it was 2013, y empecé a compartir, güey, like a brand, and I wanted to get attention on the brand, and I started seeing the algorithm or how to post, and I could say it haunts me porque every time I'm on social media or I'm posting something, es como que pienso así, güey. It's weird. It's you get what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. Like you, your numbers on Instagram or your numbers on TikTok. You know what to post. You're very intentional. Entonces, I think that haunts the social side of social media, güey. ¿Me entiendes? Como it feels robotic to me a veces.
Yeah.
Entonces, it's a decision, but I didn't make the decision. I think a lot of us signed up for these platforms, dude, wanting to have fun, wanting to connect with people. Pero el momento where you go business or you have something to share, es como cuando voy manejando detrás de, I don't know, dude, a plumbing company. I won't use any names, but he said, follow us on Facebook. And I really think for what? Like, but I'm like, oh, giving plumbing tips, I get it, or for information, but I'm already reading it. But why do you need like everyone started putting the follow me on Facebook, follow us on Facebook, and I don't understand that. I think,
Yeah, but like, I mean, now that you say like, like, let's say, follow me and it's like a plumber. Like, I mean, I don't feel like a lot of plumbers really post like tips and tricks.
which that's what they should do in a way. Porque,
Yeah, it's just like, well, I mean, I really don't follow any plumbers.
yeah, but and nothing against the profession because that's
Yeah,
needed, bro.
Exactly.
Especialmente
But maybe that's an idea. Someone can like, hey, tips and tricks or.
y especialmente ahorita, güey, que we came off the freeze, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, some people's pipes must have burst o algo, pero that's needed. Pero lo que voy, that's where I think pero yo, güey, unconsciously, like, making a decision to start posting, pero como así intentionally. And I think it's something that's always in the back of my mind. I don't want to use social media for that, dude.
Yeah.
But so I get on social media. On Instagram, I'm posting así un chingo, trying to share, trying to be social. And then I get fed up, bro, because I know how I'm operating. ¿Me entiendes?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you experience that? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, you don't always know, like, what to post. Like, there's times where, like, wait, one time I don't know if I said it last time, but my most watched video was just because I needed to, or I felt like I needed to post something that it had already been a while. It was me turning on a fire with a cohete. To this day has like
Yeah.
like 34 million views. When like, you know, it has nothing to do with what I do, nothing to do with any of like the types of videos that I do. So,
But I think that part, bro, where it might still haunt people, like even when it's the first day of school or something's going on and you feel, oh, I gotta post. Even birthdays, bro. Like even like family, donde it's almost like if you don't say happy birthday on Facebook, it doesn't count.
yeah.
¿Me entiendes? So I don't know. There's like a level of haunt there for anyone using social media, and I think that's why I'm conscious even of letting Bella get on and like the Instagram or all that. Porque I don't know. It's an algorithm way.
Yeah.
It's free for a reason. So, what haunts you?
I don't think it. I don't,
I responded like that. I don't think it haunts me, but
no, it's because I don't like haunts. Like one thing that I wanted to do was like have the like the college experience.
okay.
And by that, it's like, I had gotten accepted to like the Mays Business School, Macomb's Business School, and like A&M and UT. But I didn't go. I had scholarships and stuff, but I just didn't want to be like I didn't want to have student loans, and I didn't want to feel like a financial burden to like my parents. So I was like, hey, if I stay here, I'll be free. Like, every semester I would get like extra money because of the scholarships I had and all that. So even at that time, my older sister was, I think, in her senior semester, at Texas State.
Okay.
So I was kind of like, no, you know what? I think it's just best if I just stay here. When I could have, gone to these other schools. And I think it's just kind of like, it's a thought here and there. But then it's like, okay, if I would have gone, I don't think I would have met Tanya.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, you start looking back and it's...
Yeah, and so that's why I feel like things that haunt you, I feel like don't necessarily haunt you, because I feel like things happen because they needed to happen in order for something else to happen.
Yeah.
So...
You're like the what if haunt you.
Yeah, like we went to a game, an A&M game, because my sister's at A&M, my little sister, and that's what I kind of wanted to experience, like, the football games,
The big school, big
school, exactly. And I was like living my, I guess, I don't want to say dream, but I was kind of living
through her.
Yeah, or living my college experience at that game. It was fun. I feel like I got like my fix of it.
Yeah, and the trade-off, como dices tú, I mean,
but
none of it would have happened.
Yeah, I never wanted to seem like, oh, I regret not going, or oh, I wish I would have gone, or this, because you could take it into like, oh, pues then that means you wish you wouldn't have met Tanya, or this wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, no.
It's not that. It's just like, now that I actually went to a game and stuff, it feels pretty cool that, okay, it was fun.
Es como dices, güey, you got it out of your system.
Mm-hmm.
Pero yeah, it's man, we went like complete opposite, right? Like the hunt, because of
yeah.
this, but that's what this type of topics does, dude, which is like badass, because no sabemos qué onda.
Yeah.
Y como estabas diciendo, right? Like sometimes we share things on the podcast that, like, even our closest relatives don't know. Like, I don't talk to my bros about this. I think they'd be like, if not, I'd have a podcast with the brothers, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Esto no es para todos, güey, de compartir, right?
No, I mean, the thing is, like, you never know. I'm
gonna take the tortillas, güey, because you...
Yeah, I think that... And I think we've said it. Like, it's kind of like, in a way, therapeutic to be able to talk about things, There's times, like, the one that always listens As soon as it come out, Tanya's the one that's listening to.
Hey, shout out to Tanya
Hey,
Gutierrez.
Tanya, hey.
Thank you. We're gonna send you a cap.
Mando un besito. Love you.
But she always
likes. Yeah, she likes to listen and like. You know, there's sometimes maybe things that we don't talk about as much, or because I don't think they're like.
You and her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And more than anything, like like for example, this, and I've talked to her about the college stuff. But like, there's things that I just don't think they're really.
They don't make it.
Like they don't come up in conversation, and it's not like, oh, I need to talk to you about this. You get me? Just like conversations you have with other friends that you obviously maybe don't talk about with. Like let's say have like deep conversations about golf with a golf friend. Like it's not I'm gonna be there talking to, hey Tanya, golf, que esto le así que So I feel like it's kind of like the same thing here, but she's able to like hear other things. It's like me. Perfect example.
It's like you writing in your diary and she's reading it.
Yeah, or
in
like
way,
they had like a birthday, like her friends like a birthday lunch or brunch, and it was like 4 of them. It's like if I would have just have a camera there and just like watch your whole conversation. I know they're obviously gonna talk about things that I probably won't. Like she's not gonna be talking to me about, or things like that. So,
y sí, güey, porque esto is like kind of the way I think of it is we need to do it so often that this becomes so normal that the conversation even gets like if someone's hanging out here. Mm-hmm. Cause that's how like the.
Pues I mean that's how it feels because there's cameras.
But, yeah, there's 3 friends hanging out.
Yeah. Mira, let me see.
I'm gonna try the verde sana sana. Wait, la habanero was good, bro.
Yeah.
Esto también is good. And by the way, spicy taco lights. Cesar is choosing the ¿cómo se llama? Las preguntillas on the go.
Okay, so
someone asked how spicy.
There's 2 questions. I think they can go hand in hand. So, are you actually successful or just busy? And the other one is, do you want money or validation more?
Oh.
I think that let's go with the second question.
Yeah. Me lo estás viendo escrito aquí en la frente, okay. Yeah, but
it's because that's a good question. Do you want money or validation? And then whichever one you choose, why do you want that?
What helps is I have a taco to bite para pensar.
Yeah.
Oye, esta si le pones más, lo verde, güey. Like if you put more of it, it's spicy. Actually, all of them are. Esta también pica.
Oh yeah, that one picas. And then on the chicken, we used a new seasoning that I just got this.
Where?
This week. At the ranch. There was a guy.
What's the name of it? It's good, bro.
And your smoking face.
Mm.
This one's
kind of a play on in your effing face.
Kind of. He told me the story. It was kind of like when they were starting it. He was asking his wife like, what should we name it or something, and then que su hijo anda, like his son, like the chiquillo, que andaba corriendo in your face, and plus he smokes food, like he cooks, so he was like in your smoking face.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
It's catchy.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's catchy. It's good, dude. The chicken tastes good. Did you grill it or cómo lo hiciste?
¿Qué?
El pollo.
Nomás ahí en el sartén.
Adentro.
Yeah, this one was a orange pepper piquín or something like that.
Tastes good. I mean, bro, for me, when it comes to do I want money or do I want validation? And I'm going to say the validation, dude. I think por lo que comparto esto, güey, and like art and all that, I think there's a level of, y lo he dicho antes, like it's like, are you just existing or are you living? Right? And for me, is if you live, you take advantage of the life you've been given. And if you're in a place, bro, like America, right? Uh-huh. And you get to do things and I'm doing them, like I would want validation that, oh, it's impacting someone or algo, güey, de que conectó more than money. Because money, yeah, it's there, it's needed. Porque si no, güey, pues nada de este equipment. Like, you know, it starts there, right? But, and claro, primero pagar like everything that, all the expenses. But I think validation is what drives me, but not in, what I want to say is like not in a bad.
I think first you need to define validation so it doesn't sound like what it's.
It's starting to sound like, or what?
I think so.
Like validation to me is like, I see what you're doing, acknowledge it, like that it's impactful.
Okay.
Como I validate that what you're doing that got my attention. Porque como si alguien pone atención, it's like, oh shoot, they're paying attention. They say pay attention because they're paying with it. Entonces, if they pay attention to whatever we're doing, it validates that, okay, it gets, some eyeballs.
Yeah.
¿Me entiendes? To me, that's how I see validation. What do you see validation as?
Well, yeah, I guess it's because validation, I think, sounds like because they both can seem like greed, money, greed, validation, also greed of attention.
Pues ponte a pensar, güey, like if we dissect each other, like even here, there's a podcast, we're sharing it. There's a level that we want validation. Si no lo haríamos.
Yeah, I guess to a certain extent. Because there's two routes you can go with like validation, I think. Validation can be like also like in vain.
In vain? Como, okay. Like en la vena.
Sí.
No,
like in vain that, I want validation for the wrong things. It could be, yeah, I guess just validation for the wrong things. It's, I don't know. I'm thinking about different, like...
A ver, pregúntale a Siri. What is validation?
A ver, ¿qué dice Siri? Define validation.
Validation means the action of checking or proving the validity or accuracy of something.
Okay. So the action of checking or proving the validity or accuracy of something.
That's why, for me, that's why, like, if we share... Por eso yo lo veo así como...
Yeah,
okay, we have a podcast.
Yeah.
And then someone goes and checks the validity that it exists, or that eyeballs, dude. At least that's how I see it on social media. Pero también puede ser en el trabajo, güey. Haces algo and you want someone to see it.
Yeah.
Pero luego llegas a un tope donde, okay, even as an entrepreneur, if you have a business where you want customers, almost like this, the seasoning.
Yeah.
Like that someone sees it, buys it, like validation.
Yeah, I think I would say also validation because, I would want validation, also like as a father, like as a son, like in your personal relationships. I feel like validation is something that feels good because there's times that we can get in our head and like feel certain things, or like, like, am I doing enough? Am I enough?
That's deep. You're going to the deep route.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah. And like when you want the validation of someone, or you give validation to someone, I feel it's like necessary to a certain extent. For like mental health. Yeah. Just like saying like simple things as like someone opens the door for you, you say thank you. You're validating like their efforts to do something kind, something simple like that. So like, for example, so Mauricio, like he's our middle child, and like he's super attached to Tanya. And Marcelo is super attached to me. And Isabel is like to both. Like, just depends how she's feeling, what she wants. And like Tanya and I both know that. Like even when they wake up in the morning, Marcelo comes to me. And like, they wake up for school, and they like 5-minute like little, not nap, but just like little, I guess, cuddle or whatever. And then Mauricio with Tanya there. And then what was it? It was like a project they had in school, and it was like a cone, and it was like 2 ice creams, and then it says like the two like the ice cream scoops, one, and they both say like best memory, and I was like, oh, park or this, and then Mauricio it says best memory, and then he put dad.
Wow, that's amazing, dude. That was recent.
That was yesterday.
And that no, pues sí, güey. I like the validation there of like not even knowing the details, pero
Yeah.
pues
So like the validation of like, I know he's attached to Tanya, but like that validated like that. Hey, like I'm close to mom, but I still love you.
yes, yeah, because the boys are close to mom.
Yeah.
Tú dices Isabel, right? Your little one?
No, Mauricio.
¿Cómo se llama your little one?
Ah, sí, Isabel. Yeah.
Que dices, with both, but no, she's gonna be so close to you, dude, because that's how Bella is.
But I mean, like she's close to both of us, but like she is like a little bit more.
Daddy's girl, man. That's why.
Yeah, that's why I want another daughter.
Yeah, that's why you want another daughter.
No, that's why I want it.
Oh, ¿qué dice Tania? Tania escuchando ahorita. Oye, bro.
But I think
I guess get that.
Yeah, I think validation is very important.
As a dad.
As a person in general.
Yeah, but even as a dad right now, that's important.
Yeah. I guess because I feel like Tanya's obviously like like for example right now, but she's with the kids.
Yeah.
And like let's say I have to work late. She's with the kids. Practices. She's with the kids more. Than I am. So I'm not as present as she is. So sometimes like that is like a huge validation.
Sí, que todavía te ven. That the thought is there for the kid.
Like best memory.
So for me, dude, and I'm not gonna. Bella's a teenager now. She's a teenager, pero she's acknowledged or validated. That dad is tough, right, in the sense, but to make her a better human being.
Yeah.
Right, because. Whoa, I think she's at the age, dude, where she needs to, be as disciplined as possible. And cheer helps a lot, dude. Tiene un chingo de años in cheer. But the validation of that, like seeing that, okay, that's my impact in her world, and that's important, dude.
Yeah.
Like for me. De que sepa eso. Entonces, I get you, man. And then validation when you said giving it a, like, someone. I think that's important, dude. Even like, even online, dude, because this lives online, this podcast. So wherever people are at, they're on their phone or wherever they're watching or on TV, and they might have a phone by them. But I say like support, like creatives or people that are online, and it doesn't mean that just like to like things, but the hopefully whatever it is that they're sharing, man, it's triggering like a conversation or something. That's super important. Es como dices tú, güey. Cuando pusiste los videos de Mamalon's Kids, or your videos 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And someone says, man, I watch it. It brings me a smile or a laugh, for the day.
Yeah.
That's validation, dude, for you that are creating. Te vas a comer todo, ¿qué? We're counting your yells, by the way. I noticed that when I'm producing the show.
You're counting the yes?
Your yes. When I'm talking, you're like, yeah.
Well,
yeah, but that you're acknowledging. Hey, you're validating.
I'm validating that you're speaking.
Yeah. Oye, no, pero, ¿sí me entiendes, güey? Como eso, no. Que alguien te dijo, hey, your videos are connecting or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
It's validation, bro.
Yeah, because I guess also like validation, like, hey, we saw your videos and we want to sell our house. It's validating like my efforts of work, and it doesn't necessarily mean like you're gonna. I guess the value, because then comes obviously like the money of like getting deals and stuff, but I think the validation of like your hard work feels more
seen.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. It goes back. That's why I was thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
De que, sí, güey, validation is like people see
like
it.
You need like, it's because I want people's approval. But I mean, technically you do. I mean, I want my kids and my wife to.
Oh no, sí, claro, but not strangers' approvals. Like you don't need everyone's approval. There's good for like, oh, we're going with ¿cómo se llama? Sushi. No,
Su pinche madre.
su pinche madre. All right, here we go. Huh? What'd you say?
Okay, hola.
¿Sí te picó?
Yeah.
He's refilling the coca. What? A ver, güey. No, same. No, yeah, because the question wasn't, do you need approval? It was money or validation. And
So what's the difference between approval and validation?
validation is well, I'm defining it based on this. Oh, I see what it's like in Vegas, right? I don't know why I thought of this, but when you're walking, dude, están con las tarjetitas.
Oh.
And so if it's your first time in Vegas, you're gonna no vean, right? Because you'll hear but it'll be like, I remember like, if you look, bro, you're validating that little sound, you know? So
Yeah.
you're seeing it. So you're validating, oh, it got my attention. And that's why I think validation is like, oh, things got my attention. Okay, you said the action of making the validity or whatever, that it exists. But approval, bro, is different. I don't think I could tie it to that Vegas thing. Approval is like, like, oh, you want that they approve of the podcast, or they approve of what I'm sharing in a meeting at work, or they approve of what I'm wearing. Like it's different. It's not only that they're seeing it, they're saying, oh yes, great job, or like that's an approval sucks because you can't get it from pues de todos, güey. You get me? I'm gonna bite it. Yeah?
A ver, let me see.
Wait.
Su pinche madre, dude.
Bro.
Spicy, dude. That's because I'm like my tummy. These are pretty intense, way.
Hold on, bro. Let me process the heat. But someone on Facebook, and I don't share names, dude, porque como te digo, I want for there to be conversation at least on my social media. Y luego, pero no ser de esos de que make it content. You know? It's like you're asking me anything. You reshare the question.
Yeah.
And people might know, okay, he's going to tag me. Good. Okay, awesome. But a veces que son como DMs or people commenting on whatever you're posting. So I don't want to share that. Anyways, that's a disclaimer. The other one is that someone told me, how spicy? Because I had shared that we were doing the sign and how spicy. And I said, we, in our first season or our first year, we tried 40 salsas. It was 14 episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Like 30 plus salsa. I don't know how many. And then now we were making our own. But this, dude, esta pica con madre. And
from all of
it
them?
is spicy. How spicy? It's sweaty spicy. We should have a camera here. Para que vea el sudor, güey.
My tongue. From
¿Te
all
dio
the
hipo?
salsas that we tried, dude.
Esta es la que me dio hipo last week.
Because there was only one salsa que nos picó. Like, from all the pinche, like, 40 salsas. I feel like my tongue is sweating. It's salivating.
Y le eché. I don't know if you saw it.
Sí.
Sí, le eché, bro.
The only one that was spicy was that scorpion one, or what was it? But,
Yeah.
like, no one puts Tabasco on a...
That was stupid.
On a taco.
It was stupid. We almost lost our what is that? Our Hispanic card.
Chile.
We're putting Tabasco on a taco. All right, bro.
Yeah. Mira.
Hey, wait. Estoy sudando. My nose, bro.
Wait, my tongue is on fire.
And this...
A ver, mira.
Hey, wait. This is our salsa.
What experience... All right, look, there's two. And then you choose which one you want to go with. What experience shaped you the most? Or what pain do you pretend is healed?
Allah, bro. That's right on time with the salsa.
Chile.
Yeah, that's
Spicy.
Te pasa esto, güey, ahorita when you're answering on podcast because you say it's like meditative, right?
Yeah.
Where you're saying something and then you're like, okay, does it align? Because your brain has chingos of experiences.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Like,
¿sí te
does it
pasa?
make sense? Yeah. Like, what? But like if that's your first thought, that's your mind answering that question. Your subconscious mind answering the question.
Please go, sir, because I'm over here like my throat's burning.
What question do you want to go with? What pain do you pretend is healed?
No, but that one's. What's the other one? I mean,
the other one is what experience shaped you the most. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I have several, or like I have a good one.
I remember one you shared when I interviewed you. I think shaped you. Pero I'm not answering your question. You answer. Bro, by the way, it's a minute in, and I feel the heat of the salsa.
Yeah, like my tongue is like. Well, I guess what shaped me. I mean, there's a lot of things that shape you in different times in your life. Because you can say like the day your child was born, or this or that. You know, it shapes you to like, hey, pues now I need to be a father, or this or that.
You are the father.
Yeah. But shaped.
Es lo que digo, es lo cuando hiciste la pregunta, güey. That's what I was thinking. You answer something and it might not be as deep as what people expect, and I'm thinking like different levels.
I think one of really it was a great experience is we did I think we were already engaged. Well, my plan was me and Tanya were already boyfriend girlfriend. And we were going to go to India to do mission work. And then we're going to go to Poland for like World Youth Day to go see the Pope. And like it's like millions of people, or 1 million people are up there. So we end up going to, we end up going to India. And, that was an experience. We get there at nighttime. And then as soon as we get there, we land in Dubai. No, not Dubai.
Sí, tú.
O sea, we land in Dubai. New Delhi. We land in New Delhi. From there, we have to drive to a train station. And pues we have maletonas because we're gonna go there, and then we're gonna go to France, and then we're gonna go to Poland. So we had a lot of clothes. So we're like rushing because we got there a little bit late. We're like before the train leaves, and then the train, like we get there and it's like dark, like pitch black in there, and we have to like find our seats, and their beds because it's like a 52-hour train ride. So like I have a picture where I'm like I'm laying down, fully laying down, like face down, and my legs were like up because I didn't fit. It wasn't long enough. But like it was kind of like our first time there, and boom, hey, get in the train. But we kind of start doing like the tour, like touring, and kind of we went to the Ganges River. That was an experience. Like you see people doing like a ceremony over here of like a burial, you could say. And so like they, like the women, or from what I understood, it's like the women are on like it's the river, Ganges River, and it's kind of like that. At the top, it's like the women, and then the men bring like the person down, and then like they burn it and they throw the ashes into the river. And the river,
people are swimming there in the river.
Not true. There's boats and stuff, but like I see this on this side, and I turn over here. There's people like washing their clothes. And like,
por eso digo, everything's there.
Yeah, and then like you can see the water, and it's like I don't know if it's just because we saw it, but like you can kind of see like it's kind of like ashy and stuff.
Okay.
So that was an experience, and then when we finished kind of like the touristy stuff, like temples, what's that building, the Taj Mahal?
Yeah.
We went to Calcutta, and in Calcutta we were
Mother Teresa.
Like we were helping with the Sisters of Mother Teresa. So they have like different houses, or I guess buildings, you could say, where they have like they help. There's the orphanages, the kids, the babies. And then there was one that they say like, hey, the toughest one is, it's called Kaligat. Kaligat is the place where like the sick and the dying go. So they're like, it's kind of intense in there. So whoever wants to sign up, I was like, I want
So
to
you're
sign
in
up.
like this village.
No, it's just like a building.
Okay, got it.
So then I was going to get mornings. We meet. You know, kind of like morning prayers, have a little breakfast or something, and boom, everyone takes off. But everyone like you get on a bus, so it's like you figure out how to get there. I mean, but they have someone that already knows how to get there. So we get there, dude, and pues okay, hey, yeah, there's people already there that've been there for a while. Like, hey, tú haces tal. So we start by washing clothes. Like, there's 4 like big tanques, wash clothes, like chlorine water, like diluted, and then just water, and then go all the way. I think it was like to the 4th floor, 3rd floor. Hang it all, so so it could dry. And then it was time for lunch. Y me tocó an older man. He was in a wheelchair. He couldn't feed himself. You know, was crippled. Like, couldn't really do much. And plus, there's obviously that language barrier.
Yeah.
So I would have to feed him. Like, the first day I fed him and this and that. So the second day, someone else tried to feed him, and he didn't want to eat. And then he would kind of go like that,
Like you.
like he wanted me to feed him. So I would feed him, and then he would go like that, and he'd go pani, and I was like, what's pani? There's water. I was like, okay.
Sure.
So then I'll give him water, and then so yeah, they were done, and then I would take him to the restroom, and like I literally had to, like, lo tenía que encurar.
Yeah, like help. Like what is it? A caregiver. Como
Like,
palomita.
sí, lo tenía que cargar, and it was just kind of like, hey, like you have to do this, and I had never done anything like this. So lo cargo, goes to the restroom, and then you put on new clothes, lo cuestas, and I was like, oh, like this is intense. And then like I don't think that passes, and then they like one of the sisters, they're nurses or whatever there.
And are they wearing the white
Yeah.
robe with the blue?
Yeah.
Oh, that's badass.
And then one of them calls me like, hey, like I need your help or this and that. Okay, so put on gloves. Some of them speak English, and then like grab a hand, grab this guy's hand. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I grab it, and then I look down. Wait, like literally, like the whole thumb was just bone, and all this was like podrido. It was, what is it, gangrene?
Yeah.
It was all just gangrene, and they were like just cutting off the rotted meat.
Oh my god.
And the guy was like, I was like, oh, like just like kind of like it was the blood just dripping, and I had gloves and stuff. And I was like, damn, like this is so intense. Like I had never like experienced.
And what did like? I mean, how did that shape you? Como okay, like you've seen.
I think because there was I think it what shaped me is like I feel like there's times where you take life for granted in any aspect that, like, you know, sometimes, and it doesn't mean like, oh, in the United States everything's perfect.
No, not at all, dude.
You know, there's also, you know, there's obviously orphanages, there's like all these things here too. But it just kind of gives you, it's eye opening to kind of like the blessings that I have, you know. So it shapes me in thinking of like when I feel like, oh, this is tough, you know, my mind goes back to that. And it's like, okay, well, there's people that have it like a million times tougher. Like this guy that I would feed, like, o sea, couldn't, like, o sea, he needed someone a huevo to like help him. And it's like, wait, like, I don't want to do this, but there's people that have a chingos worse, and I'm complaining over like some pendeja.
Bro, I saw that. Not that. That's intense.
Mm-hmm.
But I get it. Sometimes nos enfocamos tanto que como hoy. I was driving on Clark, and I was at a stoplight on Springfield, and there was this guy. Plus, dude, I think he was, you know, on drugs, as simple as I could put it. And he couldn't control his body, dude. And I was wondering, like, man, what type of, like, substance is he on? And that's tough, dude. Like, the life that gets someone to that, right?
Yeah.
It's tough, and I see it, and because that goes back to, like, whatever life circumstances are, like, parenting or where they were brought up. I don't know, dude. But Yeah, sometimes like you see that and it's very evident como es como dicen, right? Que Cristo no viene y te dice, hey, and like, but through experiences.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah, I
And
think.
I don't know how to, bro, I don't have, that shaped me right now just listening to the story. You know?
It is.
Porque for me, I'm like, I'm trying to think of situations like where I've experienced things that I'm like, oh wow, like things are good. And I mean, it could be as simple as like helping at the food bank, dude.
Yeah.
You know, and knowing that, I don't know if you're aware, but the food bank here, like the South Texas food bank, I think the last time I asked for the number of how many families they helped, dude, and we were there volunteering and we're for work, right? And it's 27,000 families, dude. Exactly.
Families.
Yeah. I think the number might be more, but families. Cause like not only Laredo,
Yeah.
I think it's
But I'm saying like families, meaning like it's not
a
just
household,
one person.
like a household.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude. And so you're packing food, and they do need a lot of help. But even doing that, you're packing food, bro. And for us, dude, was you go to. I think it's happened. I think like everyone's been through this where you buy food. He says, no, pues me voy a hacer esto o lo otro, and then it'll spoil. Like you never get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Life happens. Like fast food happens, and then eso sí, like, but it shaped me because I've seen it and I've packed and like done the food bank stuff. But the number that I heard, and hopefully I could probably look it up, a ver cuántas familias. But yeah, dude, only because you went there, and that's true. Because I wanted to share. I'm like, oh, pues what shaped me as like the ambitious person I am.
Yeah,
It was
'cause
my
it's-
parents or like,
Yeah.
but that where you know, dude, hay necesidad, and yeah, I see that. So I think that has shaped just the value of
Mm-hmm.
of food, bro, or like que se nos hace fácil. Like even this, like we're eating, boom, okay. Nosotros nunca dijimos, oh no, pues like we can't afford the tacos tonight or whatever. It's like
Mm-hmm.
we assume they're gonna be there.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's I think it's good to kind of find a way to be able to help out somehow, because I don't know exactly how. It's because I want to say it the way it goes.
Yeah, bro, take your time.
Look,
Sure day. Aquí no andamos a prisa, César.
mira.
Huh? Oye, yeah, and the podcast has shaped me, my patience. ¿Cuál
Yeah, let me
probaste?
see.
¿La de chipotle?
Okay, here it is. Yeah. So, because a lot of times, like,
Is that the last taco?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, para agarrar esto.
yeah, because it says here, money is good only for the good it does. So,
No.
and I had heard it before, and I was like, because a lot of people can be like, oh, like, you're trying, I don't know, te va bien el trabajo, and you're making good money, but again, money is good
Only for what you use.
only for the good it does. Right? I said it right? Yeah. Money is good only for the good it does. So, a lot of we did a lot of helping. Like Tony and I, we met through the church, and it's funny when people ask. I guess because como son los videos and all that. Like, oh, how'd you meet? And they say, oh, we met through church, and they're like, what? And I don't know why. Like people feel like church, you just have to be super like, oh, it's more like the moral behind it, and obviously,
Your heart.
no one's no one's
heart.
perfect, and it says like ¿cómo va? The church is a hospital for the sinners, and going back to like the whole, que te empieza a ir bien, y todo, start trying to like help out in something, or creating. One thing I've always wanted to do is start like some type of nonprofit, to help. If I'm gonna do something good, I want to do something memorable where, like, hey, you know what, I lived a life where I was able to create a nonprofit where it helps out kids in need, or families in need, and again, because money is good only for the good it does. Yes.
Yeah. And dude, the nonprofit side is like a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Donde it's needed, right? And at times the nonprofit is also like providing opportunity for people,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like scholarships and
Yeah.
I like that.
And one thing to like know, or like, I guess, because there's times where people are like, oh, pues, ¿cómo puedo ayudar? Or how can ¿cómo puedo ayudar? And I feel like there's two ways to like really help. One is obviously with money, like providing money, like, hey, let's say it's for like a food bank or something. You can provide with, help with money by like donating stuff, or like donating food. I mean, obviously that requires money. Or with your time.
Yeah. The most
Like-
do you think time is the most valuable thing we have?
Yeah.
Right? That you can't buy it. Can
Yeah.
you buy time or no?
Maybe later with technology and stuff.
Like buy yourself more years of
like
life
that.
or what?
Like there's a movie that's like that, where with Justin Timberlake, where like they have a thing where like, oh, I have 10 days left.
Oh, shit.
And like you work and they pay you with time.
Imagine.
And then, like,
that sounds like a Black Mirror episode.
Yeah.
What's the name of the movie?
Inside. I don't know what it's called, but it's just
So tienen el tiempo, and so you
yeah, and like the rich people, like they're playing poker, and then he's like, I bet you 50 years.
Oh,
And I'm like, oh.
dude, that's very Black Mirror like.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I forgot. I'll call your bet or whatever. And then the next one's like, oh, another.
And the
70.
watch, or there's something on him.
It's like their skin right here, and it has like the time that they have.
Dude, I'm gonna. Is it a good movie or no?
It's
Was
good.
it ended up okay?
Yeah, it's good.
Nice. Do you have another one?
Yes.
El Cesar with the chicken coming in clutch.
That was good, right?
Yeah, it was good, bro.
Let me see. If nobody judged you, how different would your life be?
Dude, imagine reframing the question, right? To almost like if you didn't judge yourself.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why no one, meaning yourself too.
Oh, okay, nice. You didn't even think of that, like there.
Mm-hmm.
Were you thinking like no one judge you?
Mm-hmm.
I think self-judgment is the tougher one, right? Pero
Mm-hmm.
man, it'd be different for me. Like it's
How?
because it's a whole, it's a loaded como answer,
Okay.
right? But I think like it's a loaded answer because like it starts like even with, I don't know, society, school, whatever, where you're ambitious, you try to
Yeah.
land a job, whatever it is, like you're trying to like try to make a living, right?
Yeah.
Y luego de ahí, güey, there's something like the shiny object that comes around,
Yeah.
a home or a car. It was probably a car first, right? And then eventually you start, maybe life changes, you have a kid, and now it's by necessity that you want to get more. So you're all this time, dude, like society or whatever, it's in a way judging, like, because you kind of see where people have been, like judges,
Yeah.
like when they hire judges for coffee, like because they're coffee connoisseurs.
Oh yeah.
But you were a judge, right, of coffee or
Uh-huh.
whatever, and it's because they've already been through it. Or at least that's what I imagine. They're judges because they could judge. Oh, you get a 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
And thus, I think it's already said where, you fall in line, dude. It's like keeping up with that. Y digo, if no one judged and you could just de chiquillo, no ahorita, porque ahorita it's harder to like cut things off.
Yeah, but like, how would your life be different though?
I think I'd be probably.
Like, what would you be doing more of or less of, or?
I think I'd be doing more. It's because, dude, I've talked about like creativity. Like I'd be doing more of that, like the field of just creativity.
Okay.
but it doesn't pay. Does it? Like,
But we in the beginning we spoke about validation and money.
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, but you need to make a living, bro. Like, where does your brain go when with this? Like, um, how would your life be different if you didn't? Yeah, if you weren't
Well,
judged.
I feel like to be very honest with you, I like with the videos. Like when I started the Casas Mamalonas, like there was a hesitation on posting those videos because one, like professionalism, but two, of like judgment. Like I didn't want to feel like judged of like my intelligence because of how I was doing the videos. Like if they were gonna like connect or not connect, but like if they were going to kind of feel like no, but he's just like he's being funny or this, like he probably doesn't sell or he probably doesn't do this or whatever. But like more than anything, like judgment of like everyone else. And then I was like, no, pues I mean that's me, o sea. And look how it played out.
Yeah. Okay. But, not but. Como te pregunto, kind of like, when you talked about professionalism, right?
Uh-huh.
Y luego, what are people going to say about me? Like, why does our brain go there? Like that fast? Porque a mí también me pasa.
And I think
Like-
it's for everyone.
Like, for me, bro, like,
Because when, I mean, there's something that people say, because we tell people, like, hey, like in real estate, like, hey, you need to do more videos. And the first thing they say is, like, I recorded a video, but I didn't like how my voice sounded. Like, bullshit. Like, that's not the real reason why. You didn't like the way your voice would sound to someone else listening. Not that you didn't like your voice. You were probably thinking, like, but they're going to hear my voice and it's going to sound like however you hear it, you feel like you're going to get judged. Not that you didn't like your voice.
dude, this falls in line with, like, something that I've been working on, right? Like,
Uh-huh.
at home. I've been working on, plus they is producing the podcast, but I've always wanted to share stories on YouTube. Like, but badass, like, invest a lot of time in video, right?
Uh-huh.
And talking to the camera and all that. And I could do that because I'm doing that here.
Uh-huh.
But the judging part is like, why do you need a YouTube channel? Me. And it goes back to validation or things like that, right?
Uh-huh.
Pero more like people.
I like how the first and last question are kind of like, they're kind of
Challenging.
they're kind of contradicting because you say something like, wait, but you just said you wanted validation.
Yeah, exactly. And but it sounds like, let me get the couch out, right? Like a therapy session. No, pero esto es lo que es, pero that's something I've been battling because dentro de lo que cabe, like in my own profession, dude, like, you know, it provides like means and it's good. So why is there this creative ambition in me? Not only for spicy tacos,
Uh-huh.
pero for that other side. Y es como que that's where I think my life would be different if I like get past the judgment, past the embarrassment, right?
Yeah.
Of
Because what is it saying? Past behind embarrassment is
their success, you said.
Yeah.
That you had read it, right?
Yeah.
And so, and it's just that, dude. Like, it's como, like, it's more about like, oh, like, why does he need a YouTube channel? When I'm like, it's always something I've always wanted, pero nunca le he entrado. And now I feel I can. I feel like I have enough experiences porque también there's YouTube channels where it's like very, I don't know how else to say, very young people that are like, this is how you develop like awareness or like, and I'm like,
well, yeah, but like the thing is, like you need to understand that everyone has an audience. It's like in politics. There's multiple sides, and some people like one side, some people like the other side. So you can't please everyone. So like for example, right now that you're saying like there's some YouTube channels that some young guys talking about this and that, it's not gonna be for you. But there might be other people like their age or you know looking at that they feel motivated, that they're like-minded. They're like, hey, pues this guy is my age and he's talking about this, pero a ti no te va a gustar. Pero
Sí,
he doesn't
pero-
care about your judgment.
yeah, but you're exactly. And no, we shouldn't care if now we wouldn't be doing spicy tacos tampoco.
Exactly.
Pero, so I know how to put it into practice, right?
Uh-huh.
Pero, yeah, that makes sense. Like externally, it's como we give the best advice, dude, but we don't take our own advice, right? Como you know the solution to a problem or something, but luego when you're solo or you're doing things, like it's harder, right?
Yeah.
Pero I think judgment, dude, judgment impacts a lot of people. Dude, lo bueno es que tú like what. I think you've shared it here because you have shared it here, but it's good for people to hear it. Like you're in your car, you record that video, and you're gonna share it. You're thinking professionalism, right? Like what are people gonna think?
Yeah.
What made you finally? Was there a big like moment? Because that could happen with anyone.
Yeah, I guess so. I think I said it, like I did the video. I learned how to do everything that day, and it took me maybe like 6 hours to figure everything out and edit it and all this stuff. So I sent it to Tanya. Tanya's like, I don't know if you want. Like it's up to you. So I was like, okay, if I'm gonna post this, I can't just post it and then it's gonna be like. Even then, I'm still thinking about judgment. Because I'm saying, like, I need to post it, and I can't just post it once and then just kind of there, because then people are going to think, like, what the fuck was that, you know? So I was like, I need to post a video for 2 weeks every single day.
Like this.
Like this. So I keep thinking of the two questions that are, like, so...
Yeah, dude, but... Okay, tell me the question. Sorry, I interrupted.
No.
You're saying you were thinking of the two questions, because right now, like, you needed where you... Well, you're like, I need a post for validation, or I need a post because, you know, it might get me deals.
I was posting for deals.
Yeah, which kind of contradicts.
Or not necessarily deals. So it's kind of like when they say, okay, if you know it takes 200 phone calls to get 100 answers, and from those 100 answers, you can set 20 appointments, and from those 20 appointments, you'll get 3 deals. Okay, so now you know that if you want to make 6 deals, you need to call 400 people. So here, it's like, okay, because if I want people to, you know, for me to sell this house, which is my listing, I need exposure. I need more eyes on what I'm trying to sell.
More validation that...
And not necessarily validation,
no, but that someone's
eyes.
paying attention.
Yeah.
Like the eyeballs, what I was talking about.
I need more eyeballs, because more eyeballs means that, like, it doesn't mean that I'm going to sell, like, I'm going to bring the buyer, because let's say you saw the house and then your brother was a realtor and be like, hey, wait, mira, vi esta casa. Let's go check it out. So doesn't mean I'm gonna bring the buyer, but another realtor
is gonna get the sell or whatever.
Is gonna get the sell, but o sea, their client was already looking for a house, or and then but they see the video like, hey, I want to see this one. So maybe there was 2 other houses that were maybe also like a contender, but those got overseen because they actually didn't see them. Whereas mine is like, I saw it because I saw the video.
Yeah.
So more eyes means more possibilities of a sell.
Yeah. So in a way, yeah, it aligns with what you had said, like what you were doing. But yeah, dude, because a lot of people are in that predicament. Word of the day, like, but where they're thinking, man, the judgment that's gonna come.
Yeah.
And como te digo, dude, at my age, like, I still have like that self-doubt. I don't think it'll ever go away. But el pedo is like, go through it.
Yeah.
Y como te digo, with this, like with the podcast, it's there. So it's not so much that, oh, I don't like recording video and me talking.
Yeah.
Like, I've done it. It's more about like, what if it doesn't work? I guess that's in there.
There it is.
Like,
what if it doesn't work?
What if it doesn't work?
But what if it does?
But if it does, life would be different, right? In a way that
everyone always thinks about the negative, like the latter part of it, like, oh, what if it doesn't work? Okay, what if
you
it
were
does?
thinking it too.
But
then you did it, which is badass. It's like
it's
a living
fine.
Example.
Yeah, like it's fine to think about it. It's natural to think about it.
Yeah, and then still going through it. Like, I remember, dude.
But like let's say you say, what if it doesn't work? Okay, we'll say the other part too. Like, what if it does work?
Oh yeah. But we're negative bias. Like, our mind thinks like that. Our brains think like that. It's always looking out.
Naturally, like I feel like everyone. But when a negative thought comes, not replace it, but say a positive
Oh,
thought.
like the plus minus that I have. Yeah,
Mhm.
where you
use it.
I know, and that's part of being human, dude. We're not perfect.
I'm not saying we're perfect.
No, but think about it, right? Porque, okay, now after this, with where you've done social media,
Mm-hmm.
do you still have a little bit of I don't know if to share that video? Oh yeah, ahorita te vale. You're like, it works. This is my brand. This
So, we had done videos with Tanya. I posted one like not too long ago. She would walk the house, and like she would just be like, "Oh," I would take out the audio, and then I would replace it with me doing a voiceover. I had done it before, and then I
I
was like,
saw that. That's what
yeah.
you've been doing.
Yeah.
Hola, soy la más chingona.
Yeah. So then I was like, Inga, you know what? I'm gonna do it again.
Did it hit? I haven't seen the views.
Yeah,
Did it?
it did really well. And when I did it, I remember that I was like putting it off for a long time. Like, you know, I had done it like, let's say, beginning of January, and it took me like 2 weeks to like. O sea, como que te haces pendejo de que
Procrastinate.
Procrastinate. The reason why,
Word of the day.
the reason why was because I was like, chinga, I don't know if I should do it again. Like, you know, I don't know how they'll take it.
Okay, what was that mindset like there? Because I got to mine of like being like, what if it doesn't work? It's a waste of time, right? And you don't get the time back, right? But and then you said, what if it works? So aquí ahorita like, okay, how did you work through that? Because you're saying, should I post it? You're still having self-doubt.
Yeah, I'm still having self-doubt, and I was like, llegó like I had already done all the videos y me quedaron dos, which is the voiceovers. And I needed like
You had ran out of content.
that, yeah, pre-made, like already like recorded content. So like, I need to post one of these. And then I was still delaying. And I was like, today I need to post in the morning. And I was like, okay, yeah. I was going to I had an appointment like at 10:30. And then I had stuff after. I was like, nah, I'll go to the appointment. And then again, procrastinating. I'll go to the appointment and then I'll do it after. But then I was like, oh shit. Like I had an appointment and then another one. Like I was going to be booked all the way till like 5. I was like, fuck. So it was literally 10:10. I was in my house and I upload the video into like my editing thing. And I was like, you know what? I like to watch it first to kind of get ideas. So I can know like when it cuts or changes or this. I was like, ni modo, fuck it. Boom. Voiceover. And one take.
Bro.
Yeah, see, I was like, hey, I said to Tanya, and she was laughing. Ni modo. No, I didn't even send it to her. I just posted it. I was like, yeah, I need to leave. I need to post it. I need to like post it before 10:30. And I did well.
Yeah. That ties a little to my, what's a decision that haunts you? Right, for me. But even how you're explaining that, which is great, dude, because people need to see that side of like building like the brand and maintaining it, like through content. Porque like the views on your back end, right, the professional dashboard, like your views are probably fucking badass, but they start tanking, and then people don't see the houses or whatever it is you're doing. Entonces, it's important to see that. Por eso digo yo que for me, it operating like that, like is something that I wish I didn't do all the time, but I get it, dude, because it's projects. Like for me, like when I say I call them, I call them, what is it, projects or journeys?
Journeys.
That's been top of mind, dude. Look at me, he's this. So, I also came across, dude, like if you start a YouTube channel, because I've been doing homework on it. Like, how does it work? YouTube is a place to build a channel, right? Because it's, you described it, como that young creator that I was talking about. The audience will find them. And then, but YouTube, dude, finds the audience for you. So once you post, dude, it'll start searching for who watches it. And one of the things we do is we create like a YouTube video, like the spicy tacos, and then I share it on social media. And that link actually hurts the algorithm because the family will click on it and then they might be, I'll watch it later. Or yo conozco a Cesar, like I'm not gonna, they don't consume all the video and they hurt the algorithm way. So what I'm getting at is if and when I go on this journey,
I think
I'm not gonna share it with anyone.
No,
I'll let the algorithm.
I think you go too deep into like,
The algorithm?
yeah.
But that's how it works, dude.
Well, yeah, but I think you go too deep into like where it controls whether you do something or
The
not.
creativity.
Yeah, like you're creative, and then like,
Your
algorithm. Like, yeah, it's
your
there.
creative what?
You're creative.
Oh, I'm
Ness.
creative.
Yeah, your creativeness, and then like you let algorithm.
Well, think about it. And that kind of ties to the answer of the social media stuff, que digo?
Uh-huh.
Que me operating like that is something I have to shake off
Yeah.
because I'm too aware of it. You get what I'm saying? Like
Uh-huh.
like where I'm thinking too much of it.
Yeah.
And it's more like a too businessy.
Yeah, you're trying to operate like as what you do in your job.
But do you know that that's how they say you should operate, dude, as a business, like with a
Yeah.
creative brand?
Well, yeah, but like you can't operate. Like the thing is, you have to do it, and then you kind of it's like this-
Operate. That's
no, like you do it, and then once it starts growing, you start. You already have your operational skills at that point. Like you're trying to, like have
operation before it.
before like operation of what? No hay nada.
Yeah, you need to create it.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's so much.
O sea, ya quieres tener una tienda lista y no tienes el producto. And it's like, oh, okay, ya tengo toda mi tienda. It looks super nice. All right, let's open. And then, like,
Espérate,
¿qué
güey. Pues no
chingados-
tienes nada que
qué
hacer.
chingados vendes?
Which they say that's where you should start. It's almost like when you started with that one video. Empezar, pero ya tú tenías chingos de videos, right? So,
Yeah.
I think that, yeah, dude, that's a journey. But that's like me being like
Uh-huh.
a creative. Aquí te lo he dicho aquí. Like even when we're recording, I'm
Uh-huh.
thinking production. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because someone's got to produce it, right? So same
Yeah.
thing when you're doing your videos and you're like, oh shit, like it'll look better. Or como le dices a la gente, like it doesn't look like this. It'll look better.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's part of the journey. Yeah, I wish I could shake it off, but I think that also allows me to not create shit, like create like crap,
Yeah, but-
not shit. I mean,
Yeah, I get you, but it's still like subjective. Like
to
what
whoever's
you,
watching it.
exactly, like to you, it's like there's people that create stuff, and it's just they probably don't even have all these lights and all this stuff. It's just them regular light, a mic, and they're recording, and like, okay, like that's badass. We like it because of what they
The
talk
content
about.
or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, what they talk about, and so that's the thing. It's a product.
Let's keep it in.
People, like let's say, let's think of a restaurant that. What's your favorite restaurant, or what's your favorite type of food?
I would say steak.
Okay,
Anything with like steak, a good steak.
okay. Let's say, 2 blocks from your house, there's a steakhouse, but your favorite one is downtown, and you really want a steak. You're probably gonna make the drive.
Yeah, because of the quality or whatever.
Because of the product. So you're selling a product, and like your videos, you're selling a product. You're selling yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, you're selling like, give me your attention,
mhm.
give me your time,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Yeah. So I think
It's cool, dude, because it's going back like in a good way. Porque
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's product, and that's why there's lights,
Yeah.
right? So that it stands out, right? So that it feels good when I'm creating it,
Yeah.
right? Because, pero también es como the capacity. If I have the skill set to create like that,
Yeah.
then I can't lower my expectations for me.
Yeah.
¿Me
But,
entiendes? Like it's
but-
not like I'm starting. It's my first camera,
uh-huh.
and like I don't know shit about lighting.
Yeah.
Like in my head, it'll go against what's already there for creativity.
Yeah.
¿Me entiendes or no? Like
Yeah. No. I get you.
it's almost like your videos. They're very like, como attention grabbing initially because you
Yeah.
have it down. So you can't go back to create something like that's like.
But the thing
whatever.
is, like, it's not like I'm intentional about it. As far as like, I need to do this specifically.
Oh
to-
no.
But like, for example, let's say we're gonna do a recipe video. Me and Tanya, very good con papas. Like either it's something that we like to make, or we see something that's kind of viral, or we see something that we just want to try. Like we just buy the stuff and
Do it.
like just do it, and then edit it and post it. And I don't, as far as like algorithm, I don't care too much about algorithm. The only thing I care about as far as that is when I post it.
What time? Who's gonna watch it?
That's no, I don't care who's gonna watch it.
No. But like, what time?
It's just time. That's all.
Because people are gonna be on their phone,
Exactly. So
and
like,
the algorithm knows that.
yeah, like I posted one today in the afternoon, which it's probably not gonna do so well, because it's Friday afternoon. Everyone goes out.
Hey, wait, and talking about that, yeah. So this is important because
That's the only thing I look at, and even then, I really don't care.
yeah. So for me, it's similar. Like when I'm posting shit, like I wish I didn't have the drive to be like, oh, let me post something that's not finished yet, but I'm posting. I'm just publishing like on my Instagram story.
Okay.
Porque también I don't want to be like, okay, I gotta create for the algorithm, all that.
Yeah,
but I
well, it's 'cause that's
understand
what you're
how.
saying.
But I understand how it works. So when it comes to YouTube, like that's where I'm like, if I do that journey, it has to be very intentional, because there's a lot of noise, dude. Especially YouTube. YouTube is like a different like beast, I guess. Porque once you have your channel, like your username.
Okay, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Okay, bro, what do you mean it doesn't? It depends what you post and how you post and who you're trying to reach. Your algorithm gets fed since video 1. You don't get like a redo. Like you could retrain the algorithm, pero está cabrón. And so that's based on like shit I've seen. I don't know, it might be wrong, pero you know what I'm saying?
But,
it's not like
okay,
social media.
But like, let's say, okay, right now you're trying to like perfect it before you even do it. If you would have done it like a year ago, the thing is like you do it, and then you start, okay, I need to change this.
You iterate or whatever.
You adapt. So it's like it's like what they say with like a real.
It's like no, it's like this shit, like right, like when we're posting and how we've adapted it, right?
Yeah.
But it's important for people to know that side, right? For me, like I don't know what the fuck the question. What was the question? I don't even know what the question was. Pero, yeah, dude. How would life be different if people didn't judge? Yeah, dude. But you're putting shit out there for it to get judged. Like, if not, you don't need to post any of this. We could have like the convo without it, without the video, without the production. Pero we're putting something that hopefully connects, so to be judged by others. So like it's there. I don't know. That makes sense. That's how my brain works.
You know what I want to do?
I wish it didn't work like that, man. Trust me.
Yeah,
I've said it many times. Like, I wish I didn't have creative drive, dude. Like no, I don't wish it. I like it because it's being.
You know
creative.
what? I want to do something where.
Let's do a challenge.
Yeah, it's kind of like a challenge.
What do you want to do?
But like, okay, we start a similar like YouTube channel.
Oh, that'd be badass.
And
wait, but you have the Mamalonski's brand, way.
I'm not gonna use it. I mean, you can use it too. It's on the it's me and you, and then the other one is also gonna be like me and you.
Okay.
So like you post like the way like
I would post or whatever.
You would post, and I'll post just like si el chile pelon.
Which I think it's badass for you, like YouTube.
Yeah, so have that and then see how each one does.
That's dude. Like
that way you can see what I'm saying.
Yeah, but even this gets you like eyeballs already, because like, oh shoot, the YouTube. ¿Me entiendes?
But you see, you're already thinking too much about like, oh, like
what is it? But what if? No, but no, it's right.
Yeah, because now you're thinking like now you're thinking there's like bajillion people like, yeah, let's go watch his instead of his. That's where your mind's going.
Of course, but
like not
no, hold on. But it goes there. You gotta know it goes there for people, even people like in your industry.
Yeah, but we won't say the name or the.
Of course.
I won't say the name of the one I'm doing.
But shit, how was it? What was I gonna say, bro? I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say. I think this badass. Like this actually like how it should be, right?
Yeah,
a little
that
bit
way you could see. And again, I'm not gonna say the name of it.
Oh no, creatively. Yeah, it like this dude creatively, like challenges are like the best thing that could happen. Way, like I've seen them. Like even for
Yeah.
me, like when I'm like going on challenge, creating 100 days of T-shirts, and
Uh-huh.
you're going one after the other, it's badass because it triggers it. Pero yeah, I get your point. Like boom, if we share the same, we'll see how it does. Right,
Yeah,
the
like,
algorithm.
hey, spicy tacos, check it out. And the other one's gonna be, we're not gonna say the name, just to see how it does.
You're saying okay.
You get me? And it's gonna be
You
like
don't overthink anything. You're not an overthinker at all.
in certain things.
Okay, it makes you strategic,
Yeah.
right? Como trying to be like think.
Well, yeah. The thing is that a lot of things you need to do it and figure it out. I've purchased properties where let me buy it and then figure out what I can do with it. And then the thing is you learn.
Yeah.
And I tell people, like with my dad, like he started doing flips, and like the very first ones, I would tell him, I was like, mira pa, as long as, let's say the first one you don't make a huge profit. Let's say you make 5,000. Okay, for a flip 10,000. For a flip it's low because it's a lot of time that you put into it. As long as you don't lose, it's like they're paying you to go to school. So you're learning. So that's how I kind of see, like, hey, I've purchased properties that I might have not even wanted to purchase before, but like I learn about those types of properties
By doing it.
Yeah, about those properties, about the types of financing, because I bought in every single way except for like USDA and VA, because I'm not a VA and there's no USDA available here in Laredo. I bought in FHA conventional, like different types of conventional, DSER, cash, like all these types, and like you learn from each one. So whenever someone talks to me and like wants to invest, I can have a first-hand conversation with them. I was like, okay, look, what are you trying to do? That way I can help you in the way, like, I know how. Like, okay, well then let's not go this route. Let's go this route. Like, let's not buy this type of
Yeah,
house.
you're able to guide them.
Exactly. But you need to do it and then.
Yeah. I think well, one, there's been a lot of doing, right? Creatively. Like with like your stuff or this. Like it gets done. The overthinking mind, dude, is a gift for me, at least, porque it allows me to be strategic in my job and like do that, because I gotta think like 3-5 moves ahead. And temporadas, right? Pues también, because it's retail, so I gotta be like that ahead. But creatively, because I have some control over it, I think I get too overthinking in it. And I'm trying to be like, okay, where do I use it?
Well,
Porque veo el tiempo, güey. Porque veo yeah, I think for me, it's time. Like, if I invest it...
Con más ganas, like...
Exacto. No, it does.
You invest chingos of time, and then you're like, oh, I don't want to post it. Oh, because I'm not ready with this. I'm not ready with that. It's like, wait, you're not going to be ready with that regardless.
No, pues es esto. Like, if there's evidence of that happening, it's like with this spicy tacos. Donde, okay, we'll get to it. Boom. Post it. The whole the other side way is building a channel on my creative journey, like the obstacles that you face as a creative. Donde, for me, I say like with creativity, you can't make a living immediately. That's for like young people that are at home or something. Eventually, like if you want to go there, and I say like if I had made a decision different, like then I'd probably be in the creative field, like since the get-go.
Okay.
And more like desarrollado. Right? Yeah. But taking the right risk at the right time. And for me, I think creativity found me later, way, like when I was 28, 29. Of active, this stuff. You know?
But like, I'm just going back to a comment that you said of taking a risk.
Check the tape, huh?
No, taking a risk at the right time.
When did I say that right now?
Yeah. It was like, but I would go back and take a risk at the right time. If you're taking a risk at the right time, then it's not a risk.
It's a mitigated risk.
Then it's not a risk.
It's still a risk. You get me? But it's more calculated. Have you heard calculated risk? Like it's a calculated risk.
Yeah, I
like
know.
It's kind of a good
but
chance.
Like a true risk is where you take
Yeah,
it.
you
When,
posted that today. We're talking about shit that you posted.
oh yeah, take a risk.
No story, no risk, no story.
Yeah,
Yeah, I watch your content, bro.
but you see what I mean.
Oh,
though?
of course, bro. I've and like even here as I have these conversations, and I think of, como te digo, like vulnerability and
Yeah.
sharing this shit on video, and all that. I think it's important. I've always like. I think it's like, it connects, right, with people. Pero, well, lo que it's any creative project. I think it's always like that in my head. Like there's
But
like,
even you saying that comment, like, oh, it connects, like, with people, like your mind's already going to, like, I feel like at times you're thinking about, like, what I'm gonna say, is that gonna connect with someone?
well, I think no, because I've seen it connect. But I get it. I get what you're saying.
You
Yeah,
get
yeah.
me? Like where it should be like, hey, this is
This is
like,
what
let's say,
what I believe.
this is my story. This is what it is. If people connect, they connect. If they
Great.
don't, they don't. But like, I feel like you saying it subconsciously, you're thinking like,
what'll connect.
like
Yeah.
you're worried about like, oh, like if I say this or if I say that, like, is it going to connect?
Yeah.
When that shouldn't even be like
The thought.
the thought. Because
I agree.
then I feel like it can like manipulate. Not
What-
manipulate, but
No. It'll.
it can hinder what you're really trying to say.
Or it'll move it in a different direction.
Exactly.
But I think. Yeah.
You want to say it in a way that it can like engage, or it can be something that I guess you're trying to formulate in your mind, but it's just like, hey, just let it be.
Yeah. One of the, talking about formulating, like on social media, like this is like a good space to formulate like ideas, like for me, a conversation like this, right? Porque I have you in front of me, and you could share, like we could bounce ideas. That's why I like the podcasting, and I love it. Like I've been doing it for a while. The battle for me is on social media, right? Where you're posting and maybe formulating thoughts, because sometimes I share more than just like post or like pictures or whatever. Y ahí, güey, es donde I've learned that that's not a place to formulate thought, because it's like está como you're shooting to a blank space. Mejor do it on like a fucking journal or whatever. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it helps this. No, I'm sharing that it helps because you'll start seeing the gaps in people, like in front. You get yeah. And
Yeah.
no mames, güey. Are you paying attention?
No, yeah.
Okay. No, I was gonna say that with the Bobby Lee one. Like, do you know who Bobby Lee is? The comedian. He's Asian.
Oh yes.
Okay, well, he has a
The one that's like, Bobby, it's your mom.
yeah, like.
El
But he says something like he's sharing something deep.
Theo Von's always like,
Yeah, he says something deep, and the person's like laughing. He's like, I'm being vulnerable here. So when you're like, yeah.
no, but that one was because he was saying that when he was little.
Don't. Everyone knows that bit. Pero no, güey, me gusta esto. Like it's refreshing to have someone challenge that, like in us, whatever it is. Like to have someone that, you get me or no?
Yeah. Not like for real. I'm gonna change the word from to.
You say a lot. It's, but I don't think it. No, you're acknowledging. I used to say
I'm validating.
It was a crutch, right? It was a crutch when I love that. Like if you say something, I say I love that, and then it's just to segue into.
Yeah, it's like there's a bunch of like coaching, like sales coaching that says like, oh, when they go into the kitchen, they say like, oh wow, it's so big in here, and you'll be like, yeah, right, the kitchen's so big, it's nice, and like you just validate what they're saying.
Yeah. Or yeah, it's when you get a tough question, like that's a great question, and then you buy some space.
Yeah,
I think hora y media, way. You feel good, or you had another one?
Let me see. Maybe there was another one.
Yeah, I see your point, Cesar.
Yeah, I mean, I think here it's just you. I mean, just my personal thought. Based on how I've done, like, with my social media, like, yes, there is an algorithm, and it's constantly changing. Is it good to be informed about it? Sure. But don't let it like control you, because I feel at this point like it's kind of controlling you.
Yeah, but you know that's kind of what the platforms are doing, controlling a bunch of creators. So I think it's important to talk about this, like how we're talking about it, because you see it like with my own creativity, like how I could control it. And I think there's a lot of creatives thinking like that. Like, no, I won't post that because of this. I won't post that.
But I feel, me personally, I feel that it's just an excuse to not post.
Yeah, like, yeah,
because some people can be like, oh, it's because the algorithm. Like, and
no, I know, but
be like, oh, it's because I'm gonna get judged. Like, oh, I don't like my voice. Like, oh, I don't like. They're just excuses to not post. That's all it really is.
Yeah, and it's crazy, dude, because when I think of how I used to post, right? Like back then, like 2013, 2014. Y sí, güey, like me valían like lives, and like I would do shit, and it's like somewhere along the line is like, to answer the first question, I allowed my knowledge of the algorithm to dictate and control a lot of my creativity and how I put it out. And I'm working through that. And maybe as I post and do more and share, like that'll help me first and foremost. And to be like, okay, get like a reset, you know?
Yeah. But if you want, like, if you want algorithm, it's just post.
What?
Like, just post.
I say yeah, because de hecho, me lo he dicho yo a mí mismo. Yeah. That the only algorithm that matters, dude, is consistency. Like for our mind.
Yeah, exactly. Because I feel like that's why my, like, me, like, pegó, because it was 2 weeks every single day for 2 weeks posting. So, like, if you're worried about an algorithm and you're posting once a week, I mean...
Oh, yeah, it's going to hold you back.
Algorithm's going to be like, oh, I don't know why the fuck you're worried about me.
Yeah. What?
I don't know why the fuck you're worried
actually
about me.
not, bro, because it's keeping... It's a business way. That's why there's an algorithm. If not, you won't see shit.
But, like, you can post...
So...
Like, just post, wait. Just
post.
No,
I
and
get
then
it.
once you build it, then you can become like a fucking TV show where, like, catches on Wednesdays.
Nah, I wouldn't want that shit.
No, I mean...
But I get what you're saying.
I mean, we're doing it every Tuesday, like Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, this shit will get posted. This actually will be evidence of, like, posting, right? Pero...
Yeah. But you get what I mean.
Yeah, dude, I get you 100%. But when... The only reason I mention algorithm is because I have creative projects, right? And that I'm like, oh, I want to share them, right? And I'm like, well, I want it to get somewhere. And it's so conditioned that, oh, algorithm. That's why I'm thinking about it. Pero si fuera cualquiera, güey, que I'm posting, I would just post whatever, right?
Pues sí, güey, but that's what matters.
What? Posting?
Because, okay.
Wait, we're like stuck in a loop. The algorithm... Your videos do well because of how you open them, like the consistency, like of vamos a esta casa mamalona. Like if I say it, because it's ingrained in us.
Vamos a ver esta casa mamalona.
That shit.
Yes,
it's part of it. You came up.
But if let's say I would have started that, and I would post once a week, it wouldn't have the same effect.
No, claro, I get it, but know that there is an algorithm. If not, you wouldn't.
The algorithm
say it like
is
that.
being.
You're feeding it consistently.
No, I'm not saying, I didn't say, oh, vamos a hacer esta casa mamalona for an algorithm. It's just that, like, hey, pues, this is... Okay,
but once it worked, you said it. You kept on saying it.
Well, I said it for 2 weeks before it even took off.
Bring the videos. Y luego como 100 videos. No, but that's what I'm saying, bro. At the end of the day, you know it works, and that it dictates social media. And
yeah, but like, the reason why, like,
you started, it wasn't that. I get it.
Yeah. It wasn't because I'm gonna say vamos a ver esta casa mamalona again, because the algorithm is gonna catch it and it's gonna say like, he's saying the same thing again and starting the video. Hey, YouTube. Hey, let's all get together. Hey, you know what? This vato just started the video with the same terms. Hey, we should push this guy, because
I'm gonna let him finish the joke.
He's like really like a chile, like he's saying it again.
Oye, güey.
Let's push his stuff because he's saying vamos a ver esta casa mamalona.
Hold on.
Yes, 1, 2, 3, break. Let's push it.
But you did it subconsciously or consciously. You did it because your videos are like that. If not, you wouldn't start them like that. You get what I'm saying? Even when we say spicy tacos o cuando entramos, it's because it helps, bro. It helps
Yeah,
to
like,
share it.
You start with like obviously if you want to create like a brand, you start with the same thing.
Yeah, and eso ayuda.
Or not so much a brand, but like at cool. Because when I started, I just wanted to be like, okay,
It does confirm way that
it's
because
like a tour, like speed tours, or like someone's having some type of tour.
y
Like,
luego y luego pegó eso, güey. And that's badass. Like that's why we're here because of that shit. Like, or because we help brand and all that. But it's there. It's good. So it's a good little thing, and we'll see where the journey goes. Because I'm sure it's gonna continue going, and we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, I think you should just post.
I am posting. It's on Taco Tuesday.
It's Taco Tuesday.
Spicy. All right, we're gonna wrap it up.
All right, don't be silly. Wrap your willy.
What did you say last week? Bon voyage.
Oh yeah.
Bon voyage for the algorithm.